Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. I hope that you're doing well. And here on my channel, we're working with meditation on the different dimensions of our being, our body, our emotion, our mind, our relationships. True four-dimensional practice, if you know what I mean. Today there is a beautiful sunrise and a nice breeze, and it's Sunday, so welcome. And so here I'd like to give a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. Today we'll go for about a half an hour total. And I've been talking a lot lately about the miracle of awareness, really, and how people from our distant past, like Patanjali, really kind of wrote it all down in the form of the sutras, the Yoga Sutras, which later became more of the modern yogas that you see. And what were they really trying to do back then? And what he kind of points to is something that in Zen is also true, which is there's a kind of stilling process, or obtaining stillness by recognizing stillness within in the practice. Becoming present is also another way of saying that. Becoming engaged with what is here directly, but in a kind of relaxed, open, non-contractive way. And that is done through practice, so there was like an outline of a way to go there. And I think that these kinds of things that people do have an impact on our culture and our systems. I often say at the end of the meditation a kind of prayer for the work that we do, not only impacting and transforming our life with healing and transformation, but also rippling out into the community and transforming our culture and our systems. And how that's done, I think, is through foundational means that, in a revolutionarily oriented way, you can see that, people see these big uprisings and these big distortions of violence and so on and so forth. But I think a real revolution, or a different kind of revolution, is one of fundamental, foundational orientation and shift. And when things are done from awareness, we have a very different outcome. We have a more expansive outcome. We have a more integrative outcome. And there's more taken into account within the process of that unfolding as an outcome-oriented world is transformed into one that is accepting of endless unfolding and evolution, if you will. So that being said, we'll start now with practice with a Donna Eden technique to reduce and remove static in our energy body. So making sure your feet are crossed at the ankles at least, and your arms are also crossed, pulled up into your chest like this. And in breath, breathing in through your nose and then out through your mouth. You can feel the buildup of energy into your hands. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And then coming out of that and flicking the energy away from your body, flicking your hands outwards to the sides, You can feel the release of the static-like feeling from your hands. Great. And bringing your hands into prayer position, you can repeat after me with your eyes closed if you like, out loud or silently. It's up to you. I release all energies, thoughts, emotions, intentions, and frequencies that are not mine back to Source. I release all that is not for my highest good regarding effects to my immediate impact of my environment on my items or myself. All thoughts, emotions, energies, frequencies, and intentions that are not mine back to Source. Great. And then with your eyes closed, gently now we'll come into practice, placing your attention on your physical body and your body sensations. You can feel your body's subtle movement, tingling and pulsing, sense of presence and aliveness. You can feel your body's connection to the earth underneath you, your connection with the planet. We can begin the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. And the softening and the melting can feel like this healing light or this healing honey that as it travels down through your body, it cleanses, heals, purifies, and makes whole. As that energy travels down through your body into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and recycles and transforms it. With each cycle of breath, you get a little bit closer to your body. You get a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, and you melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. attention up now into your heart space, the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and then out of your heart. And on the in-breath in, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Whenever we intentionally move into our hearts, we encounter the space where heaven and earth meet. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without trying to fix or change or get rid of your emotions, just noticing what it is you're feeling in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction like points on a compass. You could be feeling anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Great, and bringing your attention up now into your head, you can feel your head on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, softening in and around your head. If you like, you could breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your skull. And coming in contact with your thoughts, so you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just learning or practicing to remain uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing your thoughts to come and go across your mind. You can always practice returning, as I like to say, returning back to your body, feeling your spine, feeling your body's contact with the earth for grounding and anchoring. Great, and from here we can gently open our eyes. Gently opening your eyes, keeping your eyes soft. We'll take a moment together to appreciate all the work we just did with our eyes closed. And we'll practice now in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. So practicing feeling outside you on the in-breath, the environment around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just noticing that distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then back inside on the out-breath. if tension comes back into the practice, it's up to you to recognize and practice feeling and softening. Just noticing the tension, feeling it. And then on the out breath, softening. Feeling and softening is a great practice to initiate throughout your day. It can become a very integrated part of your routine. And from here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice. Qualities are like these feeling states of love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. You know, often these are thought of as heart-centered qualities, but I tend to think that they're actually being-centered qualities that not only we resonate with, but move through us sort of like streams of energy. So you just practice offering up qualities and then receiving them. So on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. Just practice sending and then receiving these qualities. Great, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet, you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you for joining me, and remember, even in your own particular way, we are all contributing toward a path of wholeness and integration, one that we may be walking our entire life for, and involved in ever increasing and renewing creativity and wholeness. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.